What if you could spot a fake online money offer in minutes? Imagine knowing quickly whether it's real or a trap draining your savings. Quick note before we start. This is educational only, not financial advice. Today, you'll learn exactly how to check any offer, step by step. Welcome to MoolahIQ, where we make personal finance, investing, and trading simple. Picture the version of you who never loses a dollar to a slick pitch. You scroll past the earn while you sleep videos with a calm little smile. You can finally see the machinery working behind every one of them. The money you once risked on courses now stays in your account. It compounds quietly into something real, like a cushion that lets you sleep. That calm doesn't come from luck. It comes from one learnable skill. That skill is simply knowing how to check before you ever commit. And here's the encouraging part. You can hold that skill by tonight. You'll use it to protect your money for the rest of your life. So let's build that skill together, right now. Today, you'll learn a simple, repeatable framework for vetting any income opportunity. It's the same careful due diligence a seasoned investor runs before investing. We'll walk through real public records from the Federal Trade Commission. That way you see the patterns with your own eyes, not just trust me. This matters because in one recent sweep, the FTC documented huge losses. Those schemes took at least $25 million from everyday people. Many of them simply never learned the 5 checks you're about to learn. Step 1. Trace the direction of the money. The first move with any opportunity is asking one clean question. Which way does the money actually flow, toward you or away? In a real business, money flows toward you from paying customers. In a trap, money flows out of you first, before you earn anything. That happens through a course fee, a starter package, or a coaching upsell. So open the offer and find the first moment they ask you to pay. Then notice carefully what you are actually being asked to pay for. Is it tools and inventory you must buy before earning a dollar? Or is it a clear service you deliver to a paying client? If you pay to join before any customer pays you, slow down. This matters because the money you keep is the money you grow. FTC records describe schemes charging people tens of thousands of dollars up front. Then they asked for tens of thousands more, all before one real sale. Think of it like a job versus a casino, simply put. A real opportunity pays you for work you actually do. A trap charges you for the mere privilege of hoping. Tracing the money takes 30 seconds and beats 100 glowing testimonials. Step 2. Test every income promise against reality. Next, look hard at the exact numbers they advertise to you. Real opportunities describe ranges, effort, and time honestly and upfront. Traps promise specific effortless income like $10,000 a month, passive. So write down the exact promise being made, word for word. Then ask yourself one simple, grounding question about that promise. Could anyone guarantee that without knowing you, your hours, or your market? When a number is both certain and effortless, it isn't income. It is simply a sales line dressed up as a result. This habit keeps your expectations grounded and your wallet safely closed. In one documented case, a company made a bold, specific promise. Customers would quickly earn $10,000 a month from AI stores. The FTC found that, for nearly everyone, those profits never arrived. Picture how differently that ends for the person who paused first. Here's a useful rule for you to carry going forward. The more certain and effortless a number sounds, the more proof required. Step 3. Find the real product and the real customer. Now say 2 things out loud about the offer in front of you. What is actually being sold, and who actually buys it? A genuine business answers instantly, with a real product and buyer. A trap gets vague right here, because often the only customer is you. Notice that the word AI tends to appear at that blurry spot. It's offered as proof that the magic somehow works on its own. The FTC has been direct that an AI label earns no special pass. A weak business with AI bolted on is still weak. Here's a simple test you can run in one quick sentence. Describe the offer to a friend without saying system, passive, or AI. If you can't name a plain product a real person buys, that's the tell. A real customer is the bedrock of any real income. Without one, there is simply nothing holding the whole pitch up. Compare it to a child running a small lemonade stand. That child can tell you exactly who buys and why. If a fancy AI opportunity can't answer as clearly, notice that. The sophistication is the costume, not the actual substance underneath. If you can't name a paying customer besides you, you've found your answer. Here's why all of this careful effort is genuinely worth it. Every dollar you protect today works for the life you actually want. Imagine the quiet confidence of watching that money grow on purpose. It funds a weekend away with the people that you love. Or it covers a course that builds a skill you keep. Or it simply gives you an account that isn't slowly leaking. That feeling of control is exactly what careful checking buys you. Step 4. Verify the reputation off their own turf. Now, confirm the story somewhere. The company simply cannot edit it. Reviews on an offer's own website are just set decorations. They choose every single word that you get to see. So step off their property and look somewhere neutral instead. Search the company name alongside words like complaint, refund, and FTC. Independent sources show you the parts a polished page hides. In one case, the FTC alleged a genuinely revealing detail. A scheme pressured customers to delete or soften negative reviews. That tells you exactly how much the visible praise was worth. 2 quiet minutes of searching often surfaces the buried pattern. And those 2 minutes can save you thousands of dollars. Step 5. Run the 10-minute check before every yes. Now turn the first 4 steps into a ritual you use. Before committing money, spend 10 honest minutes on the checks. Trace the money flow and test the income promise carefully. Name the real product and customer, then search the record. Set a literal timer if that genuinely helps you slow down. The point is a deliberate gap between excitement and clicking pay. Most traps depend entirely on urgency to work on you. A countdown clock, only 3 spots left. A price rising tonight. That pressure exists for one reason: to stop you checking. So when you feel rushed, treat the rush as a flag. If you finish and you're still unsure, treat it as not yet. Real opportunities are still standing there tomorrow, after your homework. This single pause matters more than any individual fact you learn. The people in those FTC cases rarely lacked any intelligence. What they lacked was one simple, deliberate moment to check. Step 6. Redirect the protected money towards something real. Protecting your capital is only ever half of the real win. The other half is actually putting that money to work. Take the money you'd have risked on a done-for-you system. Then point it, on purpose, at something genuinely real instead. Maybe a low-cost course in a skill you can actually sell. Maybe a simple tool or service you offer to local businesses. Or maybe a starter position in a low-fee diversified index fund. Notice the common thread running through each of those choices. In every case, you own the asset and it works for you. Even a $100 move changes its entire destiny for good. This is the mindset this entire channel is built on. Slower and real beats fast and fragile every single time. So here's the 5-point check we built together today. Money flow, income promises, the real product, and customer. Then independent reputation, and finally the 10-minute pause. Plus the habit of redirecting protected money toward real growth. That's a skill you'll carry for your entire financial life. And it gets a little sharper every single time you use it. Here's my question, and I'd love your answer in the comments. What's the boldest passive income promise you've come across lately? Share the exact claim, and I'll name which pattern it matches. We all get sharper when we spot these traps together. If this was useful, there's more waiting for you at MoolahIQ.com. You'll find deeper guides and a free vetting checklist there. And our weekly newsletter breaks down one practical money skill each week. Now picture where this simple skill actually leads you. A year from now, friends come to you before they spend. You're calm, clear-eyed, with your money quietly working in the background. That isn't luck, and it isn't reserved for other people. It's the difference between reacting and actually knowing what's real. And it started the moment you decided to check first. This is MoolahIQ, helping you increase your financial IQ one wise decision at a time.